damage to Mr. Depp's finger on March 8th?
Objection, hearsay.
Okay.
Asking what he wasn't
So it's
told.
gonna. Oh, I know what this one is.
Sustain the objection. Next question.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
You didn't know what could cause damage to Mr. Depp's hand while you were there on March 8th, correct?
Dr. Kipper told me he sustained an injury on one of his fingers.
Objection, hearsay.
He just objected to his own question. As a lawyer, now I know that I'm not a professional or anything. I'm 15, but you don't object to your own question. We're back with another banger here today. Now today I'm going to be reacting to what I've been addicted to watching on YouTube, and that is the Johnny Depp vs. Amber Heard case funny moments. And I thought it'd be funny if we react to some funniest moments in compilations. So without further ado, here.
And then you went in the house and saw Mr. Depp in the foyer, correct?
Yes, correct.
And Mr. Depp was
Okay.
trying to urinate in the foyer, wasn't he?
What is that question? Oh my gosh, that is funny. What? You don't ask that.
No,
Mr. Depp had his out of his
Objection.
pants, didn't he?
I think I would remember
Relevance.
seeing Mr. Depp penis.
I'll allow. Next question.
And you were trying to get Mr. Depp out of the house, correct?
No.
Correct, I was trying to get Mr. Depp out of the house, yes.
And Mr. Depp was refusing to leave the house, was he not?
Not so much refused, he just wanted 2 minutes to say his piece.
You took Mr. Depp's arm to try to move him out, but he broke away, isn't that right?
Yes.
I mean, so he was strong enough to break away from your grip, correct?
No.
Oh man, just make up your mind, dude.
You had his arm and he broke away, though, correct?
No.
And isn't it true that in the entire time you were there,
Okay, so that first clip, that guy. How does that come up in a court case? Like somebody's peeing in the middle of like the entryway, and then what does that have to do with strength? That makes no sense.
you were not informed as to what caused damage to Mr. Depp's finger on March 8th?
Objection, hearsay.
Okay,
Asking what he wasn't
so it's
told.
gonna. Oh, I know what this one is.
Sustain the objection. Next question.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
You didn't know what could cause damage to Mr. Depp's hand while you were there on March 8th, correct?
Dr. Kipper told me he sustained an injury on one of his fingers.
Objection, hearsay.
He just objected to his own question. As a lawyer, now I know that I'm not a professional or anything. I'm 15, but you don't object to your own question. That's funny, especially. Why do you show weakness in your own question if you're trying to use this question for evidence? That just doesn't make sense.
You asked the question. Next.
Okay, you said it's...
That kid, that man. Oh man, that's funny. He messed up there, and look, that head nod.
Dr. Kipper told me
Watch
he
it again.
sustained an injury on one of his fingers.
Objection, hearsay.
Wait, you asked.
So stop. And that head
Okay,
shake
you said he
shows the
sustained an injury to his
disappointment.
finger.
Oh
What was the
man.
photograph of Mr. Depp?
It was a photograph of the bed, our bed, and on my side of the bed was human fecal matter.
What? Oh man. You cannot tell me that. No. Okay. So somebody pooped on his bed. Right. Oh my gosh.
So
He's trying
I
not to
understood
laugh.
why it wasn't a good time to go down there.
He's smiling.
My initial response to that was, I laughed.
I laughed too.
It was so outside. It was so bizarre and so grotesque that I could only laugh. So I did not go down there that day.
So
The guy's smoking in the middle of trial. Oh my gosh.
you saw her the night of May
What a guy. I know that I don't particularly agree with smoking, but
hundreds of
oh my god. This guy, he's a Chad.
well, and was she talking to you when each of these hundreds of times?
Yes. I'm not gonna say no because she was really always nice.
Right.
And he's driving.
Be nice.
That isn't actionable because under the Lakova versus Halper case, 995 F3rd 134, retweeting a link doesn't constitute republication. Now that case
Well,
dealt
it
with a
does if you
hyperlink.
add something to it, but I just don't know the evidence.
Your Honor, very quickly, it's a judicial admission. They admitted, in Ms. Heard's answer, she admitted to the tweet. So that establishes that she adopted the op-ed in its entirety, and it was discussed. We talked about judicial admissions. One was the op-ed itself. The second, and this is reflected. in
Your Honor,
the
if I could
transcript.
finish my argument, I mean,
I
I would
understand.
appreciate
Okay.
I can't wait to oppose this.
Go ahead.
that.
So, the one lawyer that's on, I guess, the stand right now, this guy right here, like, yeah, it's hard to see it, but he's the one with the microphone and the computer screen, the one that's still standing. He's basically saying, oh no, Ms. Heard did not republish the journal article or something. And this guy, sitting down, one of Johnny's lawyers, he's basically saying, oh, but she did, and he's trying to explain. It was kind of like a mini objection, kind of, to say that someone else was wrong. And that's the way that I see it. And then the guy stands like, hey, let me finish. And then this guy, being a savage, he's like, here, I'll just bring it up later and destroy you. That's kind of what I got. Woo, this case is funny. Alright, here we go.
And now you get paid directly by Mr. Depp, correct?
Right.
And you're paid a salary by Mr. Depp?
No.
Okay. And Mr. Depp's also provided you gifts, correct?
Gifts?
Gifts. Money, gift.
Yes.
And,
What is the relevance of
Yes,
this?
yes, Johnny gave me gifts. I've given Johnny gifts.
and he's given you gifts over $8,500, correct?
$8,500.
Yeah.
You gave me a lot more than that.
You're loyal to Mr. Depp, right?
So, I think that this guy's trying to bring this guy for evidence, and he's just siding with Johnny. It's funny, because this is... The case already ended. Johnny has won, technically, the case. And I would say that this is, like, the fact that as a lawyer for somebody trying to defend themselves from being sued or something, I think you gotta do better than this and find some more evidence to go with you, because it seems like the evidence that they're bringing in is against your party and supporting the other. So, yeah. I don't give legal advice, by the way.
Yes, of course I'm loyal to Mr. Depp. I'm loyal.
Mr. Depp, if you could please take a look at the stack of articles in front of you.
Yes, it's a stack of hit
Yes,
pieces
and the first one is
generated
called
by
the...
Ms. Heard's publicity team.
Mr. Depp, we're going to try to get through this as quickly as possible.
I'm just
I'm going to ask you
stating
about
what they
the
are.
first one. Well, we're going to talk about them. The first one is entitled, is from The Guardian. You see that?
Apparently drunk.
Yes, and this is an article from November 15, 2014, entitled, Apparently Drunk Johnny Depp Cut Off at Hollywood Film Awards Ceremony, correct?
That's what it says, yes, sir.
And the next article is an article from May 7th, 2016. It's entitled Johnny Depp, Friends and Family Seriously Concerned About Him. Here's Why.
Yes.
Correct?
How did they know?
Okay.
The next article from May 1st, 2017,
You can't
before
keep
Ms.
take
Heard
this
filed
seriously,
for
which is
restraining
funny.
order, an article entitled Where Did It All Go Wrong for Johnny Depp? After a string of flops and a ton of bad press, Johnny Depp's star power looks as wobbly as Jack Sparrow on a plank. Did I read that right?
Oh man, that's not nice. Come on. Who wrote that? That's. It could be true, but there's some things that. It's funny, but.
That's
yeah.
very, very well.
The next one, Hollywood Reporter, May.
And the fact that he's read 3 different things all correctly. I get as a lawyer, you need to reprove your point and like re-say it, but you don't have to ask every time, did I read this right? If it's obvious that you read it right, okay?
27th, 2017.
Okay. So we got through it. Again, I'm not going to say which side I was more particularly on, and there'll definitely be more, probably reaction videos to this, because I found that funny. But I thought this was a funny case nonetheless. You got a very funny actor come against his ex-wife, and then you just went kablooey with it, and it was so funny. But that's where I'm gonna leave it up here. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember to keep God number one, and peace out.